Welcome back to Coin Collecting Corner. Today we have an exciting episode for all you numismatists out there. We'll be diving into the values of some iconic coins from around the world in today's market. We have the classic wheat penny, the Lincoln 1-cent coin, and the Canadian 10 pence. So let's get started. We're diving into the fascinating world of wheat pennies, specifically focusing on the 1946 penny with the Denver mint mark, commonly known as the D mint mark. We'll explore its historical significance, its current market value, and tips on how to assess its worth, even if it's in dirty condition. Let's get started. The 1946 wheat penny is a classic piece of American numismatic history. Following World War II, there was a return to the pre-war copper composition for pennies, making these coins a significant part of the post-war era. The Denver Mint produced a substantial number of these pennies, but their value can vary widely based on their condition and rarity. When it comes to evaluating the value of a 1946 with D mint mark wheat penny, several factors come into play. Condition is a major determinant. For today's video, we'll specifically look at coins in dirty or well-worn condition, which many of us might find in old collections jars or even in circulation. The condition of a coin is graded on a scale from poor, fair, good, very good, fine, very fine, extremely fine, about uncirculated to mint state. A dirty or well-worn 1946 with D mint mark wheat penny typically falls in the good to very good range. Now let's talk numbers. In dirty or good condition, the 1946 D wheat penny isn't a rare find, but it still holds value for collectors, especially those who appreciate historical coins. Generally, these coins in good to very good condition can fetch between $300 to $350 each. While this might seem like too much, the value can increase if the coin has any unique characteristics such as an unusual patina or minor minting errors. The Denver Mint, where these pennies were produced, is known for its high-quality coinage. In 1946, over 315 million wheat pennies were minted in Denver alone. This high mintage number means that while the coins are common but more expensive, they are still sought after by those filling out their wheat penny collections. According to the latest edition of coin reference books and market trends, the value of these pennies in circulated condition has remained relatively stable over the years. Collectors look for key details such as the sharpness of the wheat stalks on the reverse side and the clarity of Lincoln's profile on the obverse. If you have a 1946 with D wheat penny in dirty condition, you might be tempted to clean it to improve its appearance. However, a word of cleaning a coin can often reduce its value. Collectors prefer coins in their original state, as cleaning can remove the natural patina that adds to the coin's character and historical value. To recap, a 1946 D wheat penny in dirty condition can be valued between $100 to $250 in current market. Its value hinges on its condition, historical appeal, and any unique features it might possess. It's a delightful piece of history and a staple for any wheat penny collection. Next up, we're diving into the world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the 1975 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark. If you're a numismatist or just curious about the value of this little piece of history, you're in the right place. Before we get into the value, let's talk a little about the background of this coin. The 1975 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The D mint mark, which you'll find below the date on the coin, signifies that it was minted in Denver. The Denver Mint is one of the most prolific mints in the United States, producing millions of coins each year. In 1975, they produced over 4.5 billion Lincoln pennies. So what makes this coin special? The value of a coin is determined by several factors: its rarity, demand, condition, and any unique features. The 1975 with D Lincoln penny isn't rare due to its high mintage numbers, but it can still be valuable to collectors, especially in very fine condition. When we talk about very fine condition, we're referring to a specific grade in the coin grading scale. In very fine condition, a coin shows moderate wear on the high points, but retains all major details. It falls around the VF20 to VF35 grade on the Sheldon scale. As you can see, a coin in very fine condition still looks quite impressive compared to those in lower grades. Now, let's get into the current market value. As of today, the market value of a 1975 with D Lincoln penny in very fine condition can range between $500. While this might not seem like much, it's important to remember that the true value for collectors often lies in the sentimental and historical significance, rather than just the monetary worth. But wait, there are a few exceptions that could make your 1975 with D penny more valuable. Let's talk about error coins. Error coins, such as those with double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies, can be worth significantly more. For example, a 1975 with D penny with a noticeable error can fetch anywhere from $10,000 depending on the type and severity of the error. So how do you know if you have a valuable error coin? It's all about careful inspection. Using a magnifying glass, check for any unusual markings, misalignments, or doubling of letters and numbers. If you think you have an error coin, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. A certified grading can significantly boost the value of your coin. In conclusion, it's still a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Whether you're looking to complete your collection or just starting out, every coin has a story to tell. Next up, we're focusing on the Canadian 10-cent coin in very fine condition and discussing its current market value. If you're curious about the worth of these coins in today's market, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Canada's 10-cent coin, commonly referred to as the dime, has a rich history and can be quite valuable, especially in very fine condition. To understand its value, we need to look at several factors, including the coin's year, rarity, mint mark, and overall condition. Canadian dimes have been minted since 1858, and their design has evolved over the years. The value can vary significantly depending on the specific year and any unique features of the coin. Let's break it down by eras and key years. First, let's talk about pre-Confederation and early 20th century dimes. For instance, a 1910 Canadian 10-cent coin in very fine condition could fetch between $1,000 to $2,500 today, depending on the market demand and specific coin details. These older coins are generally more valuable due to their age and lower mintage numbers. Next, we have the King George V era, from 1911 to 1936. Coins from this period, like the 1936 dime, also hold good value. A 1936 dime in very fine condition could be valued around $500 to $1,500. Of course, prices can fluctuate based on the current silver market as well. Moving on to the King George VI era, from 1937 to 1952, these dimes are more common but still collectible. A 1947 Canadian dime in very fine condition might be worth about $200 to $600. The value here is influenced by the coin's silver content and collector interest. Then we have the Elizabeth II era, from 1953 to the present. Coins from the earlier part of this era, such as the 1967 Centennial dime, are particularly popular. In very fine condition, a 1967 dime could be valued between $100 to $300. These dimes are primarily valued for their historical significance and silver content. It's important to understand coin grading to accurately determine your coin's condition and value. In very fine condition, a coin shows moderate wear but still retains clear details. The value can significantly drop if the coin has more wear or damage, so preserving your coins well is crucial. If you're looking to sell or buy Canadian dimes, it's a good idea to get them appraised by a professional or use a reliable price guide. In summary, the value of a Canadian 10-cent coin in very fine condition varies widely depending on its year and historical context. Always do your research and consult with experts when determining the worth of your coins. Next up, exploring the 1962 Lincoln 1-cent coin, specifically those in less than very fine condition. How much are they worth in today's market? Stick around to find out. We're talking about a common yet interesting coin, the 1962 Lincoln cent. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the value of your coins is crucial. Let's delve into what makes the 1962 penny special and what you can expect if yours isn't in top-notch condition. First, a bit of history. The Lincoln cent, featuring Abraham Lincoln, was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. By 1962, the Lincoln cent had been around for over 50 years and was a staple in American currency. The 1962 Lincoln cent is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Its obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, features the iconic profile of Lincoln, while the reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparod, reduced in 1959. Now let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state. A coin's condition significantly impacts its value. Coins in very fine condition have moderate wear, but all major details are clear. However, today we're focusing on those in less than very fine condition, which includes fine, very good, good, and lower. Coins in fine condition show considerable wear, with most details worn but still identifiable. In very good condition, major details are worn smooth, and in good condition the coin is heavily worn with few details visible. So, how much is a 1962 Lincoln cent in these conditions worth today? Let's break it down. In fine condition, a 1962 Lincoln cent is typically worth around $200 to $300. Yes, that's right, slightly above its face value. In very good condition, you might expect a value of about $100 to $200, and in good condition, or worse, it generally holds just its face value of 1 cent. Why are these values so low? The 1962 Lincoln cent had a high mintage. Over 1.7 billion were produced at the Philadelphia Mint alone. This abundance means they are readily available, and only coins in exceptional condition or with unique errors hold significant value. Speaking of errors, 1962 Lincoln cents with minting errors such as double die obverses, repunched mint marks, or other anomalies can be worth more, even in lower conditions. Always check for errors before assuming your coin is just another common cent. If you're interested in determining the condition and potential value of your coins, there are plenty of resources available. Magnifying tools and mobile apps can help you inspect your coins closely and identify any valuable errors. So there you have it, the 1962 Lincoln cent in less than very fine condition is generally not worth much more than its face value, but it's always worth a closer look for potential errors. Whether you're a hobbyist or a serious collector, every coin has a story and a place in history. Next up, the 1974 Lincoln 1-cent coin with D mint mark in extra fine condition. Let's find out what this coin is worth in today's market. First, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1974 Lincoln cent features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was in use from 1959 to 2008. The D mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. This particular coin is in extra fine condition, often abbreviated as XF or EF. In coin grading, extra fine condition means that the coin has only light wear on the highest points, with all major details still clearly visible. The luster might be diminished, but the overall appeal is still high. As you can see, the details on Lincoln's hair and the lines of the Lincoln Memorial are still sharp, but there's a slight wear that keeps it from being in mint state condition. Now, let's talk about the value. The value of any coin depends on a few key factors: condition, rarity, and demand. Since this coin is in extra fine condition, it's important to note that it won't command as high a price as a mint state coin, but it's still quite desirable. According to recent market data, a 1974 Lincoln cent with D mint mark in extra fine condition typically sells for around $100 to $200. While this might not seem like a lot, it's significantly more than its face value of 1 cent. For coin collectors, it's all about adding these historical pieces to their collections. To give you a better idea, let's check out some actual listings. On popular coin auction sites like eBay and Heritage Auctions, you can see that these coins often sell for a few cents to a couple of dollars. Depending on the specific condition and the demand from collectors, as you can see, prices vary. But the consistent factor is that coins in better condition fetch higher prices. If your coin has any unique features like a mint error, the value could be even higher. So, what should you do if you have a 1974 Lincoln cent with D mint mark in extra fine condition? First, make sure it's properly graded. While you can do this yourself with a bit of research, having it graded by a professional can add to its value and ensure you get the best price if you decide to sell. Services like PCGS and NGC are well respected in the numismatic community and can provide an official grade that buyers trust. Plus, they often offer additional details about the coin's history and rarity. In conclusion, while the 1974 Lincoln cent with a D mint mark in extra fine condition might not make you rich, it's a valuable piece of history that any coin collector would be proud to own. If you have one, take good care of it and consider adding it to your collection or selling it to a fellow enthusiast. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future coin value videos. And let us know in the comments if you have any other coins you'd like us to cover. Happy collecting!